Hey everyone, EDC back again. Do you guys like FPS games? Well, too bad you can't play them. Those games will corrupt your mind, make you a violent person, and make you already talk about drive-bys.
I regret nothing.
Instead, we have some more family-friendly and non-violent shooters. Is there anybody out there interested in this video?
Oh my god, I have to turn off Fox News so I can watch this. It's finally happening!
Okay, so, yeah, I'm finally getting around to making this video. Despite the poll that I made a while back where this video idea won by a landslide, I still didn't make that one first. To be completely honest, I wasn't expecting that to happen. I was expecting people to vote for Ultra Kill or something. Yeah, I was pretty off. For requirements, what am I looking for? Well, I'm looking for first-person shooters where you don't kill anyone. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. This means no blood, no cursing, no violence, and it has to have weapons of some kind. It wouldn't be an FPS game without them. Basically, if you can show it to your kid, that's good enough for me. I've narrowed my picks to just a couple of games, since if I tried to look at every FPS that wasn't violent, then I might be here all day. If the demand is high enough, I might make a follow-up video, but I don't know. But with that behind us, let's look at the first game on our list. I don't even know where to start with this one. Super Noah's Ark 3D is a real game that runs on the Wolfenstein 3D engine. Or I mean Super 3D Noah's Ark. What the hell's up with that title? It was created by Wisdom Tree for the Super Nintendo back in 1994 without Nintendo's approval. In fact, you wouldn't have actually found this game in a video game store, but in a Christian bookstore. Imagine, if you will, you just got done praying at church and you go to like Lifeway or some shit like that, and then you find this game on the shelf. Hey honey, look, I found this game for you. Mom, what the fuck is this? I asked for Wolfenstein 3D. Some rumors claimed Wisdom Tree got Wolf 3D's engine because id Software was outraged by the censorship in the NES port. I don't know where this rumor came from. It's not true. The real reason was due to id Software not using the engine anymore and because they just thought it would be funny. I still don't know why Christian developers wanted to use a game engine that promoted violence or to make a fucking FPS game about Noah's Ark. So how is the game itself? Okay, you guys are not going to believe me, but this game is actually not half bad. No, I'm serious. I'm not joking around. This game's actually alright. I thought this would just be a Wolfenstein 3D reskin. It is to some degree, but they added new weapons, different ammo, new levels, new enemies. Okay, I'm overselling it. It might have new content, but that doesn't mean it's perfect. Some of the levels have some really weird level design. Plus, these are some of the easiest secrets I've seen in a while. Like, damn, were you guys even trying? Instead of Nazis, you go up against animals. Instead of Nazi imagery, Noah, I guess, just put pictures of himself everywhere. Also, remember when you pick up the chain gun in Wolf 3D when BJ smiles and a music cue plays? The same thing happens in Noah's Ark and it's really weird. Like, Noah, calm the fuck down, it's a slingshot! My assumption was that all the animals were going to act like the dogs from Wolfenstein. But this is only true for the goats. Instead of bullets, they hit scan you with their spit. What? A lot of these later areas are pretty unbalanced, not giving you enough health or ammo. Wait, sorry, I mean, feeds? Even when you are full on health, some of the enemies can just kill you instantly and the game just decides that you die now. What the hell just happened? I didn't even get a second to react. Also, I'm playing on normal for this playthrough. So why is this game so hard? It was pretty easy in the first couple of levels, but then this difficulty spike came out of nowhere. This was made for kids, right? How the hell were they supposed to beat this? Does God not show mercy or forgiveness? You can't find these little trivia questions scattered throughout the level, and if you get them right, you'll gain 25% of your health back. Trust me, you will need everything you can get in this game. They're mainly just Bible questions, which, I mean, go figure. The rainbow is a symbol that God will never judge mankind again. I'm just gonna take like a wild guess on this one. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Despite those problems, I surprisingly had more fun than I probably should have. More in the ironic and laughing at type of way. Plus it plays like Wolfenstein, so I'm familiar with it. For anyone out there who's a pro at Wolfenstein 3D, this game is definitely a challenge for you. But you might want to keep it to yourself, since when I tried to play this game on Steam, people kept messaging me about what the hell I was playing. It made me feel a little bit dirty and embarrassed inside. Also, the Steam reviews for this game are amazing.
This game brought back traumatic memories of church plays I was forced to partake in as a child. Our Sunday school teacher would dress as Noah and make his kids dress as animals. She would then chase us with a slingshot and shoot us with the unshelled hazelnuts for 30 minutes in front of the congregation. I can't stop playing! Get out of there! My wife and child left me because of my severe Super 3D Noah's Ark addiction. Please help! I'm losing everything and I will likely live on the street soon. The only version of Wolfenstein that Germany isn't censoring.
As a German myself, I sadly have to confirm that.
Bob, the nerd doesn't know what he's talking about. For a Doom clone, this is surprisingly good. Just turn down the music volume, put on the Doom soundtrack, and you got yourself a badass Bible story. One of the rare cases where the game is better than the book. One of the best, if not the best Bible-based FPS game ever made. Completing this game will grant you a free pass into heaven. Yeah, brother. My son attempted to murder me after buying him this game.
Make sure to go check out Replica Films. He's a good friend of the channel and a pretty good voice actor. That's all I have to add about Super 3D Noah's Ark. It's not a bad game, surprisingly. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the game developers intend on these to be my save names. Oh yeah, and me doing this. Now, another reason why I think the game is actually pretty good is because one of the boss fights was an elephant. Chex Quest is probably the most notorious game off this list. I think most people probably know what it is, or at least have heard of it. I'll keep this one short, since I feel like Chex Quest could earn its own video in the future. Who knows? Chex Quest was a Doom conversion created by Digital Cafe in 1996. It's obviously a marketing for Chex, and was packaged in the cereal itself. Chex Quest is just a Doom reskin, meaning it is probably objectively the best game on this list since it's Doom, and well, you can't go wrong with Doom. Everyone who knows their Doom will recognize which reskin is which. Like, that's the shotgun, that's the chain gun, that's the pistol, that's the BFG. Heck, not only that, the levels themselves are actually pretty good. They're fun to fight in and not too confusing. I guess my only real complaint is that the games are too easy. I don't think I even died once in any of my playthroughs. But I guess that makes sense for what the intended audience was.
Oh, goddammit!
Also, yes, you heard me right. There are 3 games in this trilogy. The first 2 games will take you around 20 to 30 minutes to beat, while the third game is around 40 minutes long, and was personally my least favorite out of the bunch. It wasn't bad, it just didn't have the same novelty the first 2 games did for me. Also, the game is a little bit harder and barely gives you any ammo. I still enjoyed it, nevertheless. The fan base to this day is very dedicated to these games. There's even an HD remake of Chex Quest that you can download for free on Steam. The art style and cutscenes look incredible. And then you play the game. Oh my god. But hey, it's free. It's not hurting anyone. I definitely recommend giving Chex Quest a try. Download GZ Doom and download Chex Quest 3 since it has all the episodes on it. Or download them individually. Whatever works for you. Alright, so that was pretty good. Alright, so the next game on our list is... Oh god fucking damn it! We had 2 good games. Eventually there was going to be a bad one. I don't know how, but this game broke me. Do you like Saddle Warrior? Blood? Do you love Duke Nukem? Well, guess what? Extreme Paintbrawl uses the build engine, the same engine that ran those games. It came out in 1998, the same year that had Unreal, Sin, and hell, Duke Caribbean, Life's a Beach, an expansion pack for Duke Nukem on the build engine. Oh yeah, and I guess a game called Half-Life came out as well, or something. Who the hell played that game? Well, whatever, those games suck compared to this one, because it was the first non-violent shooter. Wait, what? No, it wasn't! But you, dear viewer, might be asking, hey, EDC, why are you using somebody else's footage? That is a pretty good question. It's because this game is impossible to play nowadays. I tried for 2 days straight trying to play this game. I tried installing it, using a source port. Oh wait, no build engine source port supports this game. Since it didn't work on modern computers, I tried emulating it on Windows 98, 95, but that didn't work either. There aren't many tutorials on the internet, so I couldn't find a clear and easy way of playing this. I went to the Internet Archive, and the game runs at -1 frame, and what the fuck are these controls? Maybe it's just the website that is causing it. Maybe that's the problem. Nope! Here's Duke Nukem 3D, the game runs fine. If you can't tell, I'm losing my fucking mind! Then I went back to where I downloaded the game, and I found this comic by Mika saying, for anyone struggling to install this, it apparently needs a real DOS Black in the function, so it will only work in 95, 98, 98 Second Edition, and Millennium Edition. So thank you for saving people's time, Mika. It really does help. I just wish I saw it 2 days ago. I also saw this video by Budget Bills Official that really made me lose my confidence. It made me realize I was fighting a battle I couldn't win. From what I read on the internet, the game uses an abnormal version of the build engine, and it was only made in 2 weeks, which could explain some things. Jesus Christ, I haven't even fucking played it, and I already think this game sucks. If someone out there wants to make Extreme Paintball easily accessible for the public, I say go for it. If you can or even want to anyways, who the fuck wants to do it? I hate to leave you guys empty-handed, so I decided to download Extreme Paintball 2. Yeah, somehow there are 3 other sequels in this series. Wait, what series? Who the fuck kept buying Extreme Paintball for that to happen? Each box says that they are the sequel to the best paintball game. You're telling me there is no other good games that involve paintball? I only downloaded and played the second game. I didn't even bother with 3 and 4. Now, I've played real paintball in the past. I've gotten fucking unloaded on one time. So is this the ultimate 3D combat experience of real paintball? Yeah, fuck no! I don't even know where to start with this game. This game came out in 1999, with these games out on the market. There is no lighting, the AI are idiots that run in the walls. The UI looks fucking awful, and these graphics, oh boy, they look awful. The guns? Are a complete joke. Like, do I really need to explain why this sucks? The RNG with these shots is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen in a first-person shooter. I can't hit jack shit even when I'm standing right in front of them. Paintball guns are not this bad to use in real life, which, I mean, I don't even think I need to tell you that. IGN gave it like a 2.6 out of 10, which in my opinion is way too goddamn high. I also just noticed when editing this video, I was calling these games Extreme Paintball. It's Extreme Paintbrawl. I don't know, I'm too fucking lazy and I don't care enough to re-record my lines. I don't want to talk about this anymore, but I will list off one thing I liked about this game. The guy who worked on Extreme Paintball now works on Fortnite! So, this one is kind of a weird case for me. Nerf Arena Blast is a game I grew up with, alongside other FPS games like Half-Life, Halo, and Unreal Tournament. This is still the same copy that I own after all these years. The best way to describe Nerf Arena Blast is just a watered-down and kid-friendly version of Unreal Tournament, so no air humping or violence.
Double kill.
It even came out 2 weeks before Unreal Tournament, so that makes it the real best arena shooter of all time. Jokes aside, this game is really fun. There's a surprising amount of effort put into it. Hell, some of these environments actually look kind of good for the time. Okay, maybe not that. This is one part of the game where I just had to stop and look at the scenery like, god damn, that looks good. Heck, something actually really surprising is that this is the only game on this list that has 1920 by 1080 resolution. I didn't install any community patches or any mods for this game. I'm just playing on the CD that I own. It really shows that Unreal 1's engine stands with the test of time and is a damn good engine. Good thing you can still buy Unreal on Steam. Where is it? Where is it? Epic? Where is it? Where's Unreal? Where is it? Where is it? When I was playing Arena Blast for the first time in years during my Halo CE review, I got maybe a bit too into it. Fuck you. Oh, fuck. Yo! Yo! Okay, that was actually fucking awesome, not gonna lie. I can't believe how cool that actually was. Fuck you, bitch. Alright, you motherfuckers. Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. I fucking hate you. Most pointless shit I've ever seen in a first-person shooter. Whoa! Whoa! In the single-player mode of Arena Blast, you play as a kid named Ted, who used to be a football quarter, and his greatest strength is endurance. Whoa! I was actually just reading from his bio, and yes, these characters have their own bios, which makes me an Nerf Arena Blast lore master. You make your way up the ladder in the Arena Blast, where each faction has their own unique style and maps. Some of the game modes are a point blast, which is just a normal deathmatch mode, but it's kind of like Kill Confirm from Call of Duty, where you have to collect their points instead of just shooting them. Meaning you don't actually have to shoot at anyone, you can just get their points when they die. Ball Blast is the most boring shit you will ever play, where you have to collect 7 balls and score them. You can just wait by the goals, kill everyone that comes by, and steal their balls. It's like the fastest way to beat this game mode and saves you the time. Then there is Speed Blast, and it is basically just a race. Except the AI is really dumb. You can just walk through these maps and not have to worry about them. And that's it! Do that like 6 or 7 more times and you've played Nerf Arena Blast. No, seriously, those are all the game modes. Awesome virtual Nerf blasters, just like the real thing! Whoa! Holy shit, yo, Mom and Dad, where the fuck was this Nerf gun out on Christmas? Okay, so only like half of these weapons were actually real Nerf guns that you could buy in the late 90s. Some of these weapons came out around 1999 when the game was being released too. Guess they had to market them somehow.
Nerf Triple Strike! You pump up the power for maximum distance! 20 pumps launches 1, 2, or 3 whistling arrows! So if you want a triple strike, it's Nerf or nothing!
But the other half of the arsenal is just completely made up. Like, look at this Quake railgun wannabe! I don't remember Nerf shooting fucking lasers out of them. That doesn't really seem safe. But hey, you know what? It's actually not a bad weapon. Quake 2? Looks like you got some competition. Okay, I lied. Don't worry, I still love you. Most of the arsenal are just projectile-based weapons, and I mean, I guess that makes sense, it is Nerf. But the weapons that are hit scan, like the Hyper Strike, are pretty much the best weapons. In Unreal Tournament, everyone moves and jumps fast, so projectile weapons are kind of hard to use because of that. That's why the projectiles in that game are really fast. It is sometimes hard to hit people in Arena Blast because of these slow projectiles and the fast movement. Like the Pulsator's primary fire is shooting a projectile ball thingy, while the alternate fire is a hit scanning attack. Oh boy, I wonder which one I'm gonna choose. The game is still really fun though, and was actually kind of my favorite one out of all the games that I played. Don't get me wrong, Chex Quest was fun, but it's just a Doom reskin. This is a completely new experience and a pretty good one, I would say so. It's easy to get running and not a bad time. Also, the soundtrack is surprisingly alright too. Chex Quest has the better OST, and it's a pretty fire one for like no reason. Arena Blast is second place for me, but it still has a couple of good tracks on it. The best part is that you can take your CD, put it in a CD player, and play the music from the game. Hey yo, bitches be lining up! Okay, I'm pretty sure that guy just fucking died. This game is too violent. Oh, I'm cutting this part out of the video. Hey kids, do you like Call of Duty? Yeah! Well, sorry, I couldn't afford it. It was way too expensive. Seriously, the newest game in the series is fucking $70. What the fuck, Activision? So I got the next best thing. Laser Arena! Where did everyone go? So, I actually bought a physical copy of Laser Arena for, some reason. I don't know why. I'll probably be asking that for the rest of my life. It has this pure white manual and this really nice see-through jewel case. I'll admit, the game looks nice so far. Play laser tag on your PC, non-violent gameplay. Why the fuck do these games keep promoting that it's non-violent? I've also played laser tag when I was young, so is this the ultimate laser tag experience? Honestly? Yeah. People fucking ganging up and shooting at each other until they were out? That's how I remember it. Laser Arena is also another arena shooter developed by Trainwreck Studios that runs on Quake 1's engine, and it was released on, hang on, let me check real quick. September 2000. Yeah, I don't think I need to explain how this game was pretty outdated when it came out, considering Quake 2 came out and Quake 3 came out a year earlier. But is it any good? Not really, no. Some of these maps are just fine. None of them will blow you away or wow you. Pretty bland and basic stuff. Some of the maps are really huge that are meant for like a lot of players, but they are so big that the game lags its ass off. You see this gun? Yeah, that's the only weapon you get. You guys couldn't have added more, maybe a laser gun that served like a shotgun roller or anything. Hell, Arena Blast made some shit up. There are laser grenades and power-ups in this. You guys really couldn't have come up with any other weapons? The soundtrack really isn't that good either or memorable. You can also play the music from the game on a CD player, which, yeah, no, this is pretty lame, and that's coming from me. But the funny part is when you're in a match for too long, the music just kinda stops playing.
"12 seconds later."
Man, don't you just love that dead silence? Also, whatever you do, do not alt-tab out of the game and come back. Holy shit. It's fun for like 10, maybe even like 20 minutes, but after that, it's pretty boring. That's really all I have to say about Laser Arena. I guess you could say the game is a train wreck. Oh, that's a knee slapper right there. Trainwreck Studios. Trainwreck Studios. Why do they sound so familiar? Have I played another game by them? Why am I getting this sense of deja vu in my head? Well, I actually think I have a legit explanation for where this deja vu is coming from. Trainwreck Studios is actually a separate development division of 2015 Incorporated, the same people who would make Wages of Sin and Medal of Honor Allied Assault. And also Men of Valor! I'm kind of blown away that the people who made these games made this. Also, don't worry guys, I haven't forgotten about the Wages of Sin video yet. Teaser. But if you know anything about 2015 Incorporated, this game becomes a lot more of an interesting story. A lot of members at 2015 Incorporated left the company after Medal of Honor Allied Assault to go form their own studio called Infinity Ward and develop a new game series called Call of Duty. Meaning some of the people who developed Call of Duty got their start by making this game. Just knowing that fact and where these developers would go makes this the perfect spot to end the video. It's been quite a ride. On one side, I thought 2 of these games were really good and actually worth playing. On the other hand, despite the other 2 games having their flaws, I still found some enjoyment out of them. Mainly in the ironic way, though. So yeah, you know what? These games weren't half bad. Except Extreme Paintbrawl. Fuck that game. Well, that is all I really got for you guys. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, share, comment, or subscribe. I also have a Twitter where I post stuff and that you can follow if that's sort of your thing. Sometimes I talk about the next video or just random shit. It's mostly the latter though. But until then, I will see you guys next time.